女球人必看的世锦决赛。欢迎来到经典放映厅。
This is the total BWF Badminton World from China. The number 4 seeds, Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan. From Japan, the number 9 seeds, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota.
For years the wait has been since the first World Team because records are going to be rewritten. Is just 22 finals today. The Badminton Championships in Wuhan in China.
Jia Yifan, Chen Qingchen, China. Sayaka Hirota, Yuki Fukushima, Japan. Love all. Play.
So the women's doubles final. The Japanese pair of Fukushima and Hirota getting this final underway. This from China really do have an incredible record in this discipline at World Championships. The International Federation from the start of the World Championships. So their first appearance was in the 3rd World Championships. So of the 20 previous World Championships that China has participated in, they've won gold in the women's doubles 19 times.
Service over. 1-all.
Landing.
1.
Yeah, she's looked in really good shape throughout this tournament, and said that there's been some tight match game victories, and that makes them a small
bit of nerves there from Jia Yifan. Service error. Right-hander who have actually won the world doubles title. Oof, crikey. I would have challenged that. Often right-handed combinations, you have to go back 34 years to the last left and right-handed pair that won. That was Lin Ying and Wu Dishi from China. And the World Championships prior to that, in Jakarta, Laura Perry and Jane Webster won gold.
Yes. Yuki, shuttle.
Oh, that's good enough.
Service over. 4-3.
Well, I can remember you saying to me about a year ago, Steen, that Chen Qingchen was a star in the making. I think she's already a star, but she's a great character for the sport as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. And I mean, this is. We knew that she'd done well in the
5-3
World Juniors Championships.
Oh, 7 medals, 5 gold. That's phenomenal, isn't it?
That means that she's won her first medal in only 14 or 15 years. Only these two players, and then, of course, Chen Qingchen's partner, Zhang Siwei, when they won their last World Junior Championship medal, are the only ones who sort of plays a significant role in senior badminton already.
Yeah. Were even regulars the year before on the Super Series. They only played 3 Super Series events in 2016.
14 pairs within top 90 on the latest world ranking. The national A or B team. Absolutely amazing, and we've already seen it pay dividends with an Olympic gold medal for Matsutomo and Takahashi.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I very much like that from Fukushima. She held that little flick until... It's gone wrong.
They played very well, the Japanese pair, on that far side of the court yesterday when they were winning their set. Denmark, normally it's been hard to score points from that part of the court, but they did a really good job. Now so they're playing up against the drift, they can really push their shots, and they're still able to win their attack. So
a good rally.
Yes.
And that's why she's world. Yes, well,
a clever smash from Jia Yifan here, or drop shot, just keeping it below the tape. So the Japanese have to judge the speed of the lift, and they weren't able to do that by Chen.
very short. What a rally. Great judgment.
Actually, they have several possibilities, and I think it's a very good development in women's doubles. It's just a different kind of attack when Chen Qingchen is at the backcourt. She's ready to work really, really hard for like 3-4 smashes, and Jia Yifan is perhaps not so comfortable with these quick interceptions, but more like being so precise with her attack, with her smashes, very deliberate, and in my opinion, as far as of the court. I'm not normally a fan of that, but we saw how good their flat defense was. That shot there is long.
11 minutes of play.
Japanese pair.
Yeah.
Oh yes, there was Park Jubong and Rioni Minor. You like to sit alone, or you like to discuss it with another coach. Sometimes you have different tasks. One is looking at the overall game, and others are registering, for instance, service placements and service return placements for the doubles.
Oh, she's trying off to change her racket. She's back on court. Realised the racket was broken there. I'm not sure her partner realised she was dashing off.
12-11.
Well, came back on and continued the rally.
The Olympic champions, that they were a little behind in the first game, and then suddenly they found the key.
13-11.
And that's actually also a thing worth mentioning, that I think the Japanese pair is also a little bit more flexible than Matsutomo Takahashi. Matsutomo, the Olympic champion, in my opinion, is the preferred front court player, but they're perfectly happy to play a number of shots with Hirota at the net.
Yeah.
It doesn't really bother them. Specialist occurs, specialist net player or a specialist backcourt player, but
They're very well balanced.
servers, where we saw Matsutomo was a little bit shaky in her low serve and actually also in her flick serve.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see the proceedings.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Wonderful play from Fukushima.
15.
Gia should not move out there on a drop shot.
No,
She's selling her partner a little bit.
was a bronze medalist herself. Twice. At World Championships. I felt like just giving you duff information. That was Suitsuna, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yep.
Body language, because they looked like they were having a party yesterday.
Yes.
Pick it.
Oh, that's a great defensive shot from I find astonishing, Steen, is the
Yes.
fact that the two
Yes.
Chinese players have only just turned 20.
There's two things with the Japanese
15
pairs that I'm questioning. One is they played two very long matches, 101 minutes in the quarterfinal,
Yeah.
and stamina, because they outlasted the Danes in, was it 73 or 78 minutes yesterday. But this is tougher opponents. How will it affect them later on in the match? And we also saw that they had a big lead, 14-7 in the second game against the Danes yesterday. Are they mentally tough enough to capitalize on a good situation?
Well, it's a very good question, and we're about to find out, I think. Lead on a run of 4 straight points. That's
Service over, 16-all.
Hawkeye confirms the line judge's call as Steen.
17.
The fact that Chen Qingcheng drove and was immediately moving her position going forward to the net, I think
Play.
17 all. All good. There's a challenge here.
She stays at the net, Jai Fan. Why?
That's going out. times she's played the straight block. And Jia Yifan guilty of backing out once again.
Yeah. Service over. 18 all.
She can follow up herself or can get her partner involved, but she can't move out on a drop shot. And
champions 2 points away from this opening game. Now just first time of asking. What an opening game. So second game. There's a block again.
well played. Why? Yeah. See if it's played.
It's the Danes and whether they were able to finish it off. When you compare that, it's still a question mark in our minds, understandably, because they haven't played that long on the international scene. But when you look at Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, 3 BWF presidents, Paul Erik Hoyer Larsen.
3 low.
President of one of our sponsors here.
Look at Jia Yifan here. She looks a little bit bewildered when she's standing at the net.
Both pairs are having to work so hard to break down the defence of their opponents.
2-3.
Take a look at the Japanese and take that as Japanese having a little bit more aware of the situation for championship final. Well played.
Well,
It's over. 4-2.
And we've talked about the Jia here. I still feel that that's where the Japanese possibilities lies, trying to exploit her. We often see Chen Qingchen play at a very stable, high level.
yeah.
I don't think she's suddenly making a whole lot of mistakes under pressure.
2. You come to me. If there's a problem, you come to me. Okay?
Well, if it's not called, it's not a fault. Simple as that. Yeah.
Service over. 3-5.
There's the drive across court on the defensive shot. Oh, good return of serve. It's gone long.
Left hand.
5-all. It's over. 6-5.
Going wide.
Yeah.
And I just sense, Steen, this is a crucial phase of the match.
6-all.
And I think if the Chinese pair start pulling away now, then
They won't be able to come back.
no.
No. They will get even more confidence.
Yeah.
6.
I mean, they can't afford to fall behind, but they also need to create a gap, because if it gets more confidence.
Great defence.
Yeah. Good shot. Moving on those drop shots. That's the
Service
first
over.
one.
7.
And then the
all.
acute angle
Yeah.
into the tram line.
Yeah. You have to play the return on the first shot under pressure to the other side of the court. It's well played. Good. Excellent defense, that one from Chen Chen.
Oh, brilliant.
She
Oh,
gets
she's
it.
got it back. I don't believe it. And look at the reaction from Chen. Played it back with perfection. How on earth does she control that? Look, she's almost done a somersault on the court. And then look at her reaction afterwards.
We haven't seen a lot of that. She's controlled herself, but here it was. What a fantastic save. A decisive
8.
phase of the first game as well, varying the pace.
Brilliant defence once again.
11-8.
Chen Chen.
Interval.
She'd done all up. And they've opened up as we a packed Emirates Arena.
11-8.
I heard approximately 6,000 or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know whether it's in that configuration at the moment.
Yeah. Trying to target Jay Fan.
Service over. 9-11.
And when you go for a tactical change, but eventually it will get to the player you target. Yeah. Well played. That she shouldn't have, because she has to rely on her partner.
11-all.
It looks like the backhand defense is not exactly as strong as Chen Qingchen. They're playing up against the drift now, so Japanese shuttles arrive a split second earlier on the Chinese side. Sorry.
Good rally. It's a very good rally.
Sayaka, when you win a point, out towards them.
This time she was ready for that
12-11.
cross-court defense from the forehand side.
So the mid-game was
Service over.
clearly long.
12.
That are not sliding, they are unsuccessful.
Baseline on.
Challenges to your own
14,
side of the court
12.
or the sideline.
Two for the Chinese pair now.
Okay.
Yeah, got deflected by hitting the top of the.
The chances for the
14
Japanese pair occurs when they've targeted Jia Yifan. Then they have some opportunities. A favorable position.
Oh, that was good defence.
Here in the second game, I'm certain that at least 10 of them is scored through Jia Yifan. So go on with that.
14.
I think they've done brilliant.
Oh, that's a shocking serve. Or maybe nerves.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
think
high
so.
over the net.
All.
Short. So is that clever? Oh, she's got it. Well, there's certainly no lack of effort, is there? Look at this. She's way back in her defensive stance.
And then trying to do the worm movement to return the second shot.
Yeah, and then look at her anger at herself. Action.
And probably they thought about it, that if we have a chance on the...
This to a third and deciding game.
15.
Points away from taking the second game.
15.
This is where you'll get your answer, Steen, about whether they've got the nerve.
Yeah, a little cushion.
A run of 5 straight points
20,
ever since that
game
rally
point,
when Jia
15.
Yifan ended up on the floor. 5 game points. point for the Japanese pair. Oh, that's nice.
Angles she's
17,
getting on her smashes. Jia Yifan. Difficult.
Oh,
That looked short.
Yeah, and didn't even try to attack it. One game all. It's a final to a third and deciding game.
Level. Play.
So third and deciding game, and that's new territory when these two pairs have played against each other all 4 previous encounters. Won and lost in 2 straight games. There's always a danger when you battle so hard in the second game that you think the hard work is done. Lack of intensity at the start of the decider. Oh, that's a...
Being up against the drift, so maybe they've talked about some tactical adjustments, but I think why not see if the game plan that helped you win the second game is still working just a little later.
Well,
5 love.
Japanese players wanted to change the shuttle. Chinese players said no, they didn't.
Wanted a little break in rhythm, and they got it. But I don't understand it
Turn of
now.
serve. A little bit of luck here with the net cords for Jia Yifan. Look at that.
And 6-0 might be very, very costly in the end.
Yeah, that was better. They took the return of serve early. They've been sitting back and then just lifting it. Don't understand it.
With the Japanese pair.
Why change winning?
The racket of Jia Yifan.
Well, it would take a monumental effort
1.
from Fukushima.
Or maybe it was in the coaching, who knows?
Clever. This might be the longest rally of the match. Jai Fan is almost at a standstill. Goodness me. She's over a grueling physical rally. Oh, it was clearly wide. And that was so important for the Japanese pair. Oh my goodness. 104 shots. I was right.
Yeah.
In the series.
Wide.
Return error for number 4 seed.
They got to do that again. It's going to be tougher now because we must expect that the Chinese have a plan for it. So we have to be more resilient and really be alert as to what to do.
Oh, she's done it again.
Yeah.
Another dive, but has she hurt? Oh, there was a slight trip as well. Oh yes, she landed on that elbow.
12-4.
Now she's just lifting high. Jay's not trying to play flat. So the third game, they were not at all ready when they came on to this third game here, and they're in trouble now, 9 points down.
Overcomplicated things with too many tacks.
So.
Yeah.
Is coming.
5.
This time, gap was closed. She knew it was coming there. She moved before the shot was hit. Knew, then it's like with a 90% probability or 80% of high probability that the shot is going to defensive position. But sometimes you have to overcover areas to win points at this high-level women's doubles.
Take the chance.
Yeah.
Gone on to win the world title. 8 players have won Junior World Women's doubles gold medals, and then in a different pairing has gone on to win the World Senior title, but never the same pair. Not yet.
To target Jay Fang. So the Japanese kept up a little bit better in the first half. They would have had a great opportunity.
And it's just short. There was a game and 15-2 up, and they lost that second game.
Yeah, it was the defense of Jia Yifan that looked shaky. It was Eason. She played that loose half-court shot.
Service over.
Oh, that's why you stay alert with your racket up.
9.
To the Chinese pair. Yeah, she knows it. Look at her reaction afterwards. Oh.
Got to have a run of points now.
Brilliant Jia
Challenge.
Well,
In là-bas.
yeah. Well, not clearly. Two points away
11.
from the title. Brilliant.
And his coach, she was not satisfied even though they were leading. Deviated from the game plan. Enjoy the situation more. Great work.
Still court. On court.
Yeah, made her way forward to the front of the court.
14-20.
Well, you never know.
Oh. In a World Championship final? I don't think so, but it's a little bit more believable now.
Yeah.
10.
They've done it. History is made. The first time that a 21-18. The moments of victory.
Champions at the age of just 20. 在20岁的时候是成为世界冠军，这意味着什么呢？对你们来说？
我觉得这是我人生中的成功的第一步，也特别高兴中国队又成就了一位世界冠军，我终于可以就是把照片挂在中国队的光荣榜上，所以我非常高兴。
Well, 20 gold medals for pairs from China in this women's doubles discipline is a remarkable record. The moments of victory, the moment to savour. And for Chen Qingcheng, well, she'll be back on court later on because she's going for the doubles double. She's trying to become only the third.
For our winners in the women's doubles from China, Chen Qingchen and Jiao Yifan.